Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Dustin Wisnowski here from DustinandTracy.com. You most likely landed on this video today because you're searching around the internet trying to figure out exactly what kind of content that you can start making. Now, if you're a lot like me, you get really overwhelmed with content. There's so many different ideas, so many different websites, so many different ways that you can actually go out there and regurgitate information and end up on another site. So what I want to do today is I want to tell you about this site that I found called Quora, which is more basically questions. Basically, what you're going to do is you can type into a search bar right up here at the top, and it's going to exactly tell you what the marketplace is looking for. So like if you have a niche market, let's say you're in a network marketing company or you're an affiliate marketing company, and you're trying to figure out what types of content your market is looking for. Because who wants to waste their time making content that nobody's actually looking for, that nobody really wants? You know, I used to make content all the time, and I'd go to the Google keyword tool, keyword planner, and sit there all day trying to find keywords instead of just going to where the market is, right? Right now, I'm going to go to Quora, and I'm going to find out exactly what people are talking about, what they're looking for, based on a keyword. Now, if you do not know keywords and you don't know that yet, let me know below this comment, and I can make another video to teach you more in depth about keyword research and how to actually go about doing that. But I've done it for such a long time now that I already know exactly the different types of keywords and niche markets and stuff that people are looking for. Now the question is, what do I make my content on? Right? Don't I want to find a hungry audience? Don't you want to create content or video content that people are actually looking for right now? So for instance, I promote a system. My primary company that I promote is going to be a system where it teaches people how to build an eBay dropshipping business from home, right? From their very home, or you can go to office, whatever. But I want to go here and I want to create some content on that subject. So what I'm going to do, all I did earlier is I typed in here how to drop ship on eBay, right? So as soon as I type that in, what Quora is going to do is it's going to start typing in. It's going to show you different questions that people have asked. It's going to add, different questions that people are asking right now in the marketplace. And one of the things that I do is I kind of go and look out. See how these people have voted 3 times. How to find a dropshipper supplier. Now I'm torn between selling and Shopify. You know, I kind of just go through some of these. I want to find stuff that's actually going to make sense, right? You want to think of the prospect in mind, the person that you're trying to help with your products or services. So my product and services to teach people how to dropship on eBay, how to sell on Amazon, and the future of this, the vision of this entire business is to be able to have your own private products created and being able to sell in the marketplace. So, you know, this is something that's why I type these types of keywords in, is how to dropship on eBay. I want to figure out what the marketplace is looking for right now today for the specific niche. So here's something that I've came up with while reading this. How do you start a business on eBay? Do you need to worry about the shipping? Okay, now first thing I think of is being an experienced eBayer and all that. I can tell you, that's some of the great questions that I wish, I asked myself is, what do I need to worry about? How does shipping charges work? How do I know if the product's actually going to get to the customer? Do they track packages? These are all different kind of things that you actually, are good questions to ask. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to show y'all here. Check this out. I got an awesome bunch of keywords that I picked all up on here just by going through one little question, how to dropship on eBay. Now, also, what's really cool is you can learn how to build off of other keywords by asking questions that your target audience would probably start answering and typing into Google search or some other search engine. So it started off with how to dropship on eBay. You know, that's a very broad, very, it's a good keyword. You can make a video about it. Would you rank fast? I don't know. Would you probably want to go for what more long tail, more stuff that people are actually asking? Go for it. But it really is not about it. It's about creating content and getting it out there, because there's active marketing strategies that you could actually do in order to get your passive marketing seen faster. And that'll be another video. Okay. So what I did is I got how to start a business on eBay. Do you need to worry about shipping? So what I would do is I'd go make a video and create a video about how to start an eBay business. I would give some tips and strategies and things that I'm doing. And then I would talk about the shipping, a question. If somebody wrote this question on Quora, most likely somebody else is probably out there thinking the same thing. You know, also use common sense, okay? If somebody's starting an eBay business and they wanted to get their business started off right, don't you think that shipping is one of the main things that that somebody might worry about or not understand? Exactly. And that's why you're here to help people. Okay, so the next thing I would do is I kind of go down and I look, how do eBay and Amazon sellers profit? Wow, now that's a big one right there, because that, the business that I'm in, that I promote, is actually teaching people from step by step over the shoulder training on actually how to get a drop shipping business set up for eBay and Amazon. So I can give pointers in my own experience on how I create profit, or how you can generate profit, you know? So then the next one would be how to drop ship on how do I drop ship on eBay? All I did was I took this keyword right here, how to drop ship on eBay, added another word to make it a little more long tail. How do I drop ship on eBay? And then I dug a little bit deeper and said, how can I drop ship on eBay? You know, these are different videos that you can make. Now, like I tell you, always make good quality, very good quality content that people will like and engage on. If you make good quality content, it's something that you don't mind syndicating and sending all over the internet. That's a very good piece of content, and keep going. Keep making content like that. Now, how do new sellers survive on eBay? So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to kind of look. And what another cool thing about Quora is you can actually comment and engage on this. You can have people connect with you on Facebook and follow you, and you can start finding targeted things just by people that you're prospecting and connecting with on Facebook. So it's actually pretty powerful stuff. Is selling things on eBay worth the trouble? That's a good question. Should I even waste my time or money or anything like that? Time is just as much as money. If you're a business owner or you're, an employee, and you're trying to figure out exactly how to build a business online, these are some of the questions that people are asking live right now today. Comments, people are sharing this. Let's see. What are the keys to a successful e-commerce dropshipping business? Okay. Now, did I write that one down? No. Okay, cool. I missed that one a while ago, but guess what? This is a really good question. What are some of the ways that you're actually having success in dropshipping? So am I having success in my dropshipping business? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go create a little video about that and talk about ways that you can have success in dropshipping. Does it have to necessarily be eBay? No, you can talk about Amazon or other ways that you dropship. Let's see. Can I kind of go down here some more? Okay, here it is. How do eBay and Amazon sellers profit? All I'm doing is literally copying and pasting. See, I copy and I'm pasting these titles. These titles are captivating. They're going to make people want to click on it. They're asking questions that are live right now. So if you if you have a YouTube channel and you create content on that channel and you're putting this stuff up there, what's going to happen? People are going to want to engage on that. They're going to want to talk about it. They're going to want to find you and find out more, because they see you as an expert in the field. And that's the whole objective of this is to actually create quality content. So when people are out there in the marketplace and they're out there looking out there and they're finding you, they're like, man, this person knows exactly what they're talking about. I would like to go talk to them more and find out about more what they do and see if they can help me. Because your whole purpose here is to serve others and help them have success, right? The more people you help, the better it is for you in the long run, right? We all know that income follows for those who help other people. How do I start a business without startup capital? That's something you can go into. When I'm talking to people, I want to find people with a little bit of income, a little bit of a marketing budget, so they can get started on their business and not really have to worry about all these different workarounds, right? You get to create the content. The content that you put out in the marketplace is the content that people are actually going to engage and find, those types of people. So you want people with some kind of money, right? Okay, let's see. So there it is. How do new sellers survive on eBay? So you could talk about tips and tricks and things. I'm going to talk about different ways that as a new seller, when I had an eBay business in the past, I can talk about how I used to sell physical product. And now I can talk, I can give some different ideas of how they can start selling items in their home, garage sale items and things like that. Let's see, logistics. So you pretty much get the how do I start a successful eBay business? So that's a good one. That's very kind of broad. But what you could do is you can start to learn how to take items like this, bring it to Google, and find out exactly what other people are asking. You can get so many different keywords here that you would be listing forever finding and sifting and sorting. So what I really want you to do is find, if you're brand new to this, get one topic only. You know, find one and go make a video on it. Now this could be specific to your niche market, not just eBay. You're going to type in the keyword here, type in the search bar exactly what you're looking for, okay? And it's going to help you out, find out if this niche market's targeted, if people are looking, you know. So I kind of went down to the bottom and I started noticing that some of these are not really relevant to what I'm talking about anymore. So with that being said, this is a really simple tool, a really simple way. I suggest that you go ahead and get signed up on Quora. If you're finding me in this video, go ahead and follow me on Quora. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the video description, and also there's going to be one that's going to pop up in the video. It's going to send you directly to my Facebook page. I want you to go ahead and click on it and message me and friend me if you have any questions so I can help you better. If you have video topics or ideas, drop that in the comments section, or anything that I can help you with and serve you and help you become a better, better marketer online. Thank you for watching this, and you have an amazing day. Bye.